Hi, this is Erin Cotillo, and I am going to teach you how to get started with Google Sites. And it's a really basic program. It's very user-friendly, and there's lots of different applications for Google Sites as a coach, as a teacher, even as a student. So this video is just going to be very basic information about how to make your main homepage, and then I will do a couple more videos on how to get a little more specific if you already know how to use Google Sites. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get to Google Sites, and there's two different ways of doing that. The first would just be to type in sites.google.com in your preferred browser, and unfortunately, it takes you to the old Google Sites, and these are all the websites I have from the past. The new Google Sites is a lot better than the old one, so you just click on New Google Sites, and it will bring you there. Up here you see sites.google.com/new. You could just bookmark that if you wanted to, or if you go into your Google Drive, you can just click on new, just like you would if you were making a document or a presentation. But with Google Sites, you should be able, as it loads, sorry, it should be able to click on more, and then sites are down here. So those are two different ways of getting there. Like I said, it might be easy to bookmark. So when you get to the main Google Sites page, you see these are all the different websites that I've made throughout the year. And all of your websites will show up here. If you want to make a new one, you click on the little plus sign down here, and that will create your new site. Now, obviously, you have to think about your audience and, whoever you're making the site for. That's going to determine what it looks like, what the layout is, and all that fun stuff. But for right now, I'm going to make a site about how to make a site. So we can use it for our meeting tomorrow. So my page title is just going to be Google Sites, just Google Sites. And then the site name up in the corner, you could either type it here or here. It's going to be the same thing, but that's the name of the file. So if you have to go search for it in Drive, then that's what you would search for. Okay, so we have creating a website, Google Sites, introduction. All right, so I've got my title of my page, and then I've got the title of this particular page. So to make that a little more clear in case I didn't before, this here is just the title of your whole entire website. So creating a website is what this whole site is going to be about. Then this is this particular page. You can make many, many pages and link them all together within your website, but this is the introduction page is going to be here. So over here on the right side, this is kind of your little control panel. Insert is how you add content to your website. Pages are how you look at the different pages, and we're going to go over that in the next video. And then themes are what your website looks like. That is an important one and a place where you can spend a lot of time trying to make these small decisions, and you can change it, and your website might go through a bunch of different versions and look a lot different from 1 month to the next until you figure out what you want to do, and that's totally fine. So they've got 6 basic themes that you can choose from, but they're all really customizable. So say I want to use level here. Even within this, you can do different colors, and then whatever color you pick here, that kind of dictates the colors that you can use on your website, or you could also choose your own. You also have the chance to change your font style to give your whole site a different look. I kind of like this one, and I like this color, so I'm going to pick this. So now I have the look of my website. The theme, like I said, it can be changed. I have my header, and I have to go back to insert if I want to add any content. Something else to think about with the way your site looks is if you want to change the background here, if you want to make it, a picture, like a photograph, if you want to make it some kind of a background that has to do with what your site is about, you can do that too. Really easy to do. You just go up on the top where it says change image. You can upload something from your computer, or you can just select an image. I would recommend select image because there's a lot that's already there for you. So here Google has given you a bunch of different photos that you can use. They all look really professional, really nice. They also have these nice little themes. So if your website has, 3 or 4 pages, you can make each page a different color but stay consistent with the same theme. So however you want to work this, like I said, there's lots of decisions. You can also copy and paste the URL for a picture. You can search here. I like this because say you want a specific picture, it filters it so that nothing is copyrighted. So you can use all these free images. So if I type in math header, a header, if you put header at the end of whatever you're looking for, you'll get the same size little bar. So if I wanted, I don't know, like I said, this is the part where you make all these decisions. So say I liked this picture. I thought I liked this picture. I just select it and put it in. It's more of a computer than math, so I'm going to change it. You can, like I said, sit here all day. You can also go to your own photo albums through Google, which I don't have any since this is my work account, but on Google Drive, I do have some pictures here. So I don't think there's anything that I could use because these are all student created things, but it's just another option that you can go into your Google Drive. So I think I'm going to choose these here. I like the consistency that you can make different colors in the same thing. All right, so now I have my main page. So now I have to go down to the actual content of the page, which is pretty important. If you want to just kind of go off on your own here, you can insert a text box image, you can embed something, which I'll get into in another video, or right from your Google Drive. From Drive is a feature that you'll use a lot when you're embedding different documents or different pictures or things that you think are good resources for teachers or for students. From Drive is a good place to start. So I would pick one of these layouts to begin. I'm actually going to start with a text box because I like to do some kind of an introduction on my sites. And here you can choose the size. So I'm going to say welcome. And then if I want to put more text underneath it, I don't have to make a new text box. I can go underneath. Welcome to this site where you will learn blah, blah, blah. So all your information can go there. Now I'm picking one of these layouts, and I'm going to pick this one because I want 4 separate sections for teachers or coaches or whoever is visiting this site to be able to see what different pages that I'm going to link to. So each of these is going to be a picture linked to another page. And if I wanted to put a picture here, so this one is going to be the link to the video that you're watching now, which is kind of weird to be recording it. But anyway, again, you can upload, you can select an image from Drive. You could actually just put the videos right here, but since I'm showing you how to do this, I want to make it a little more complex. So I'm going to go to select image. I will search for person using computer because I'm looking for some kind of a clip art picture. Perfect. Okay. So I picked the one that I like. I hit select, and there I have my picture. And then I can write whatever I want here. So I'm going to say basics of website creation. I'll probably change that later. And again, you can change, your font here. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can add a link. You can do lots of different things. If there's anything else that you want to add to it, you are able to go down here and even like if I wanted to add another row of the same thing, I can do that. If I did that by mistake or I don't like how it looks now, I can just click on the little trash can here and delete it. If I want to copy it, I just hit the duplicate button and it'll make another section. These are good to have like a picture and a visual link for people to just click on different things or different sections of your website. Something else you can do, I know there's so many different options here, so many ways to customize it. You can change the background of the section so you can make it a certain color. And again, you don't really have a lot of choice in this color because it's what I picked in the beginning with my theme. Okay, so this is just, like I said, an introduction on how to get a site up there. These little things down here on the content, you can make a table of contents. Image carousel is cool if you want to show a lot of different pictures or screenshots of something. It's kind of like a little slideshow that they can slide through. The button, you can make like an email me button at the bottom. A divider is just a line, and then you can add in YouTube, and this is going to stop in 30 seconds as you see up here. So that's video number 1. Hope you enjoyed and ask me if you need anything. Thanks for watching.